Welcome back, guys. Episode 63 from Men Behind the Mitts. For those of you returning, welcome back. For your first timers, welcome. Thanks for joining us here at Men Behind the Mitts. We got Big J over here. Silk's joining me. Silk, how are you, brother?
What's up? What's up, folks?
We just want to give you guys a quick breakdown before we get going here. Be sure if you're watching us on YouTube, welcome. You know, we have a YouTube channel over at Men Behind the Mitts. Make sure you hit the little bell, that subscription, drop a comment, a like. It helps us grow and gets our videos out in front of more people. So for those of you that do that, we are very grateful. And for those of you that don't, just get a little click. Just click a couple of times. You know, it doesn't hurt nothing. Make sure to check out our Instagram over at Men Behind the Mitts, as well as our Twitter. My Twitter's not really active right now. Is it active? Nah, it's only hockey season active. We get really going in hockey season. It's hard. So hard. There's so many platforms. There's so many things. But do remember to check out Silky Mitts HC's Instagram, as well as the website, silkymittshc.com. That's where the best way to support the guys over here. As you see, Silk's wearing a hat. I got one of the hoodies on here. We're always repping the gear. It's super comfortable, and it's really good hockey apparel. Like there's a lot of cheesy stuff. You know what I mean? It's good. Okay. I'm not trying to put down nothing. It's good stuff. How are you? But yeah, so this is this is our soft intro. So without any further ado, should we just dive right in?
Yeah, let's do it. Run the track.
Let's go. Episode 63, back in business. What's up, bro? How are you?
There. I need to stop. I leaned forward to talk, but I set it up so I don't have to. I don't know why I do that. How are you there? Welcome to 63 now, Habad. Yeah. Okay, then.
Welcome then. Okay, Silk. Okay there, bud.
Okay, bud. Okay, yeah. What's you sipping on there?
A little bit of mango peach water.
What the fuck? You got one of those spurts?
A little squirt in there, and then I got some delicious unsweet tea.
2 beverages?
Bitter. Yeah, usually just 2 tonight. I was gonna bring some water, and I hope I can get through with those 2. I just get hoarse. Like I'm not hoarse, but like I don't know. I like to wet my whistle when I talk a lot, and I feel like when we talk a lot because it's a podcast. It's a podcast.
I like to wet my whistle too.
Yeah, I like to keep it hydrated, moisturized.
I like it moist.
Ugh.
You don't like that word?
It's not that I don't like it, but when it's used in that context, I don't like it. So someone's like, "Oh, the cake is actually moist." Like that is a shocker because most cake is truly dry and shitty. I'm not a cake guy, but when someone's like, "Oh, this is moist," I'm like, "Oh, what am I doing? Let me try this moist cake out."
But if we're talking about my pits are moist,
damp. Oh, it's not even damp. I don't like
me.
That.
I say spicy.
Spicy. Oh, it's spicy out. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like Arnold. Like I've been getting the chest sweats. You know, the chest. I get the hardcore chest sweats. Man, that's not a good look for anybody. Really, really lowers the confidence.
Yeah, soggy shirt.
In my appearance. Yeah, it's just so hot and damp.
You're talking about like at work or even in public?
Yeah, at work. I only be chest sweating when I be working.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you're at the grocery store sweat chest.
No, I just hang on the frozen section.
The peas. Throw the peas.
Sometimes I wear like a sleeveless shirt and just pop a titty out.
Put it on the glass.
Oh, Billy.
This is moist.
This is a damn. Don't you hate damp money? You ever get damp money?
Yeah, that shit. Yeah. It feels like
Yeah.
trash. It feels like something out of the garbage.
It doesn't feel good. Yeah, it feels like it shouldn't be exchanged for anything else. It's damp. I don't like that feeling. It makes it get. I get like frog. I got a frog in my throat. Anything else do that for you? You know what does that? You know what else does that for me? Like, right? It's like
when you say like a frog in your throat, you mean like you're about to puke? Like,
yeah, it makes me get that quick. Like, oh boy, hold on now, hold on for the. You know what does that for me is like when people, or like when I click my teeth on something like by accident. Like I'll click my teeth on a metal fork. I'm like,
oh yeah, that's a good one actually.
Yeah, like some people like. I don't know. There's some like the actual sound of puking will get me. Like,
yeah, we talked about that before, bro. If I hear you in the next room puking,
yeah, if someone goes, I'm going. Usually,
because I don't know why, but I instantly start like just smelling it, even though I'm
it's
not
the
even
smell.
close to everything.
It's the smell, bro.
I know I can smell it. Close the door.
Oh my god, the smell! But I will always. I don't know what it is. I always laugh when people puke, man. That sound. That fucking sound is just so funny.
Everybody's different too with their pukes.
Yeah, I'm a power puker. I'm intense. You know me. Yeah, like man, I just fucking.
I know. I have no shame in my game.
Me either. Yeah, my shit comes from deep down. Like it's like,
because if I'm puking, I'm like I'm in it to win it. I'm like all right. Let's get this.
I'm getting it.
I don't want to lay here and this take an hour. I lay on the floor, puke 2 or 3 times. Nope. You're done. Nope. I want to feel like death in 30 seconds.
Man, you ever get the panic puke when you're just like, and you're just like, you're not breathe, and you're just like,
and you're like and where it's like stuck, and you're like,
oh yeah, bro. Like,
yeah, it happens. It happens. It happened this Sunday morning. Fried pickles.
Yeah, we gotta stop talking about the dry heave. Oh man. Oh, you went out drinking, eh? How'd that go? What were you drinking? What was your bevy of the night?
Corona and Fireball.
I'm down with the Corona.
The shots were bought for me. I don't buy shots. That's my rule.
Yeah, same. I've always said that.
For free.
Yeah, for sure. I'll do a couple from time to time, but like, Yeah.
No. I got hammered. I was hammered.
Yeah, a little banged up.
Yeah. The hockey rink has a bar that has like outdoor seating and indoor, obviously like sports bar, but it's called
the regular, bar. Like just the regular rink,
like the hockey rink I play at. Yeah.
Wow. We've talked about this before.
Has a restaurant, like sports bar, like it kind of be like Boston's.
What the
connected to the rink?
Man, they are living.
So the outdoor seating was banging. There was so many people. It was pretty dope. It was a good time. It was my first time going out to drink in this area. Like,
okay.
I went out with a buddy of mine, Derek, and he was like showing me around. We bar hopped a little, but not much. We kind of just stayed there.
Shout out to Derek. Good.
Yeah, we
dope,
met some dude from Colorado that was there working. He started buying us shots, and so like, yeah, it was a good time.
Man, that's cool. Nice, exploring the town. Look at you.
Yeah, and then I get to work, and I was talking to one of the guys, and he was like, "Oh, you got to go to here," and it's like it's 10 bars on each side, just down the road. And I'm like, great, I'm gonna get.
Oh boy, that sounds rough, man. Just got to go in the day. That's the thing. You can drink as much as you want to if you're in bed before 9 p.m.
That was my thought, and I was like, I'm supposed to meet up at like 7:38 and get some drinks. And I was like, bro,
that's too late.
Let's meet at 5:30.
Yeah,
and I still didn't get home till 2. So I don't really know what happens to time. It disappears when you drink.
I get it.
Have fun.
I get it.
And the hopping too, when you're bar hopping, you're in a good time, and then like you don't realize you're going to another place, and like oh well, that was 30 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever it may be. Yeah, definitely. I got to go out not too long ago as well, and it was for our buddy Brandon's birthday at Port, Classic, and I got to like see some people I hadn't seen in a while, basically since pre-pandemic, and it was like good friendships, and it was really good conversation, man. It was really nice. It was cool to just catch up with everyone and see, like, it was just good to be around, That's dope. Yeah, that's real dope.
Yeah, it was real nice. It was
and you get to see the people you're like, I don't know why I haven't talked to you.
Right, for sure. I was out of there before it gets too, before the low lights come on. Yeah, I get out of there. I don't do it late. When they change the mood lighting and everything starts to get dim, time to go.
Yeah. So you were out of there by like 9.
Like 9:30, yeah. Like 9:30. Yeah, I don't really do the whole. I don't do the whole late, man. I just can't, man. Oh my god, it screws me. I'm such a baby.
No, yeah, I go to bed by 10 now. So being like hung over a little bit Sunday, it killed waking up Monday at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. I was like, do I skip today? I was like, it's chest day. I can't skip chest day.
Yeah, dude, it's brutal, man. It's brutal. Yeah, like last night I was in bed at 7:45. I was laying down. I was like, oh man, I was just whooped from the long week, good weekend, catching up my family, some family in town, and then just just getting worked, man, and just running at both ends. I was beat. I almost called out. I need to call out. I need a couple of days.
A couple days.
I ain't lying, bro. I'm my ass is kicked, thoroughly kicked, bro. Oh. Summer season for HVAC, not the best time.
You're on the roof. You're outside. What do you mean?
On the roof, in the attic. Ugh.
In the boiler room, taking poops.
Boiler.
I'm excited for this episode. I'm excited.
Well, I know
some hockey to go over.
I share the worst stories. We got some Pokemons to go over. We're gonna talk about Pokemons. Me and the mouse in my pocket. Motherfucker.
Summer League.
Puppy Love date. The summer league. A pup date? Yeah, bro. He's in his crate. I was gonna bring him in here, but dude, he's so big. He's so big.
About him. He steals the show every time.
I know, he's such a cutie pie. He's the best. He's so chill. So we took him over. We took him to my aunt's. He's not a fan of water, but we took him to my aunt's house. We were having a cookout over there, and everyone, dude, he's such a chill dog. Everyone's like, hey, he's just so chill for a puppy. I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, perfect fit. I'm like, right, right here. But he just loves to hang out, loves people, and just, dude, it's the best. And he's growing like a little weed, getting all smart. Yeah, it's nice. It's funny, like, because Zoe's like so much bigger than him still. Like, Zoe's still got like 30 pounds on him. Mm-hmm. And like she just manhandles him like in the house and stuff like that. And then when they play outside, like Zoe's so smart. These dogs are so smart. It's insane. So like I'm watching them play. And we've got my septic tank over. I've got 3 tanks over in the side of my yard. So they've got the concrete lids, in the side of the yard. Mm-hmm. And Puck, he enjoys to like sit up there and like, it's only like 3 inches higher, but he like, he just likes to sit up there. Mm-hmm. And like Zoe will push him into like, she'll push him off and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They were playing in a totally different part of the yard. I got a decent sized yard and they're playing in a totally different part of the yard. And Zoe like scoops him up. Like she'll get underneath of his legs and basically like pick him up with her head and just push him back, right? She carried his bitch ass all the way over to the concrete and slammed his ass into the concrete. I'm like, bro, this dog's a savage. Like she knew what she was doing. Like she knew the concrete was there. Like just watching her work him now and then just like watching her slam him into the concrete. I'm like, bro, this dog is a straight savage. Like like she's so smart. And I was like, she did that shit on purpose. And she looked at me after she did it. I was like, I fucking saw you. Like, I know. It's wild, bro. But he's getting big. So
your death while you sleep.
Yeah, no joke. One more story about them. It was at a point where Zoe would just chase Puck when like he would freak out and just like run to the door and like try to hide from her basically. Mm-hmm. So now it's to the point where he chases her back because he's a little bit bigger. And man, they squared off the other day. They were like 15 feet away from each other and they'll run right at each other and then just like chicken out like the last second, and move. Man, neither of them moved like earlier, like yesterday, dude, and they went right into each other. I was like, oh my God. I was like, dude, when he's full grown, it's gonna be a problem. Like they're just gonna be so balls to the wall.
Drywall and shit.
Dude, we already got told them to chill. Like, we're already take a break. Round 2, take a break. Like they're nonstop. And they just lay on each other and they love each other. They're so good. It's just my heart. Yeah. All right, let's jump into Pokemon so we can jump into hockey because I really want to talk about hockey. But first, we got to talk about Pokemon. Mm-hmm. Same thing. Shout out to our buddy Sean. He's been, we were talking about trading cards and stuff like that. Like he's a big collector of trading cards, like hockey and stuff. And I've got my stack of hockey cards. Like these are just recent ones that I've just acquired. I haven't gone through all of them yet, but dude, I got like 5 packs the other day. And like I started copping them again, just you never know if you're gonna catch something like a rookie card or something, you never know. It's worth the $7. Screw it. So anywho, that got me. So we were talking about Pokemon because like Pokemon popped up and like, dude, people are selling Pokemon cards for like big money, like no joke. Like you gotta have like the right card. Like there's ways to like identify it. you know, like that I've learned through like looking at different websites and stuff. So like I'm about to cop in on this Pokemon. Like, look at this binder, bro. This is the Pokemon Bible right here. Okay, like look, I was such an anal asshat when I was younger, bro. They are in order, like in order from their first stage to their holographic, bro. Like, look at this shit. Like, you talk
I
about
used to do the same
like,
thing.
yeah, and I've got them all.
That's
like,
so dope.
This is all the first edition stuff. I never went past the first edition because you know me, I like to keep it OG.
Yeah.
Red Pokemon Red Blue. Like, you know, that's me. Like, so I collected all these. So literally they're all in here from dude, everything is in here, right? So basically I just wanted to show you an example because like I was like, bro, like there could be some decent money in here, or these could all be like $1 cards, you know? So here's an example. I just wanted to show you that one of the cards that I found like right off the bat without looking too hard that I have different. So this is so luncheon that I'm talking about this. So they're both a Pokemon card, both first generation or whatever. But if you look right here, see where it says like first edition, there's a little black dot right here. It's not on this one. So like this makes this card valuable because it's a first edition. The hologram is a little bit different, like behind the Pokemon and stuff. So like this is one that I need to look up and see if it's actually worth anything. Like this one, it's probably worth like whatever because it's just a hologram. But like this one is a first edition hologram. So like this is like a legit card. So you don't
know the pricing of any of these? You haven't looked at them at all?
No. So you know, let's play. You got a computer in front of you, right?
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it right now. Spell the name out.
Nidoqueen, Nidoqueen.
Nidoqueen Jungle Hollow.
Yep. First edition.
Put that first edition in because you know that changed everything.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The first edition makes it what it is. There's really
1999. First edition.
Yeah, let's go. 1999.
219.
219?
Yeah.
Let's.
But then they vary. 200. 190.
Is that on eBay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you just eBay it. So then they just bid on it.
169.
Dude, for a
Pokemon, they're all up there around the 200 mark.
For a Pokemon's card. I don't know why I just said it. Pokemon's for a Pokemon card.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Like, isn't that crazy? Like, that's an investment. Even if like that's talking about some return.
Sell all your Pokemon, go buy another fucking Harley.
Right. Let's go.
Okay.
I want to pay this truck off, bro. I'm tired of making this fucking truck payment.
How'd you have your truck so fast? I'll sell my Pokemon.
Sold my Pokemon's card. My Nidoqueen. You see that there?
That was 1 month's payment right there.
Right there. That bought me that there Silverado. Right there.
That's hilarious. So you should go through. You should.
Yeah. So I really need to go through them. This was just one.
Do they need to be like, you know, PSA ranked and all that? I mean, I know like that's money with hockey cards, but
yeah, I'm sure if I took it to a card shop and got it appraised or whatever, because I mean, like it's in mint. Like it's in a case. Yeah, like it's in a case that's in a case. Like that's how like they're everything's well taken care of. And even when I played with them, like we always had them in sleeves. Like we were those people. Like
wow, I never played with mine. I just collect it.
Oh really? No, we used to play hard, bro. Like we used to play hard. Not only at school, I used to go to the card shop on the weekends. They had Pokemon.
Over by Sports Authority.
Yeah, BC.
Yeah, that's where I used to go all the time.
Pre Sports Authority. This was back when they were by Nixon Clinton.
Oh yeah, I know.
Back when they were there,
used to power wash the sidewalks over there for side money.
A couple sandwiches. I'll get you nice and clean.
Yeah, dude, I remember.
Well, yeah, we used to play there.
Hockey cards and Pokemon. Yeah, that was like my thing. I had a black leather notebook my mom got me with the sleeves in them. Yeah, I to this day cannot tell you where those Pokemon are. I don't know. They're in my mom's attic or something. Whatever. I'll find them one day. You should find them because look, more. I know I have the same shit as you, like the Chameleon all the way up to Charizard. I have what's the turtle
Squirtle.
Yeah, all the way up to, was it Blastoid?
Blastoid. Yeah,
yeah.
Wordle.
I have the same way, and I did it the same way because you know me, I'm OCD with my shit. It's beginning.
Hell yeah.
To boom.
So I just want to bring this to your attention real fast. I just happened to flip the page, just one page, and out of the 9 that are on here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are first editions. I just happened to see.
And just
that
assume
7,
roughly they're all $200 each.
They call me Whale in the casino because I'm a big boy.
I'm balling. I got that
dude.
Pokemon on.
Let's go. I got the Pokemon. Oh, sir, please, 2 plates of the caviar, Mr. Wojciech.
That was on that show. Actually, I just watched it, like the episode where that guy brought in like all these Charizards.
Really?
What is it? Yeah. You seen that one?
Yeah.
It was worth like almost $1 million.
He had a first edition print from in Japanese writing and everything. Like it was a first edition Pokemon card like ever ran. Yeah. It was, dude, I remember seeing that because that sparked interest too. Like this. So what got me into this, I don't think I explained what got me into this was a guy I work with, a younger guy. He was like, man, he goes, Pokemon cards are just making a comeback. All this stuff's making a comeback. I was like, Pokemon cards? He was like, hey, because people like they're bringing big money. And I was like, bro, I got to get into this and start. So that's why I looked into it. I was like, there's 10 things to look for. And I'm about to break a little side hustle on some Pokemon.
That's what's up. I can't stop staring at your fucking hoodie. I love that fucking hoodie.
Yeah, it's one of my favies. It's so comfortable.
That's a good look.
Yeah, it's comfortable. Dude, the sleeves are perfect. And you know me, I'm big and big. So as a big fella, I don't like this being baggy.
Yeah.
I hate when you get a hoodie, because I like an XL. I like the XL because I like to wear them like a slim, like a slimmer fit hoodie because I don't wear shirts under hoodies. Never. Like this is bare, always bare. And like it fits like a sleeve versus like a thing. You know what I mean? Like it fits like a comfortable sleeve. Like it fits like a t-shirt hoodie. It's the shit. I fuck with it for real.
I love it. I'm so glad we went with those.
Yeah.
Things. Like the metal eyelids.
That makes a big difference. Oh yeah, that's the style, bro. Like this is the style. No, I fuck with the hoodie for sure. You did a good job.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just want to take a quick minute out of the episode to remind you of the great deals going on right now on SilkyMittsHC.com. That's right. Silky Mitts Hockey Club, the apparel that helps support the boys, Men Behind the Mitts, the podcast. This is our brand. This is our lifestyle brand. We're all about hockey, but it's not some of that cheesy stuff you see when you were a kid growing up. This is today's style with a little bit of hockey style added to it. Check it out. Everything, just about almost everything is discounted right now. We're trying to clear house for the new fall winter drop coming. This is the cheapest you'll be able to get our tees and hats and everything. So once again, SilkyMittsHC.com. Check it out. Don't miss out. And we appreciate the support. But back to the Pokemon card. Sorry. I legit was sitting here like listening to you, I promise, but I was just staring at the hoodie like, damn, I did good.
No, yeah. So I'm just I need to put a little time in the Pokemons and see what I got, man. Maybe it'll pay for a trip or maybe I can't take that week off.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, not talking about paying off trucks and then we're going straight to you fucking fuck. I was talking about the guy today, like the mistress of Tiger Woods. Remember when that all went down?
Oh yeah.
You got paid $8 million. She just filed her bankruptcy. And I was like, how? Like at what? Like I was like, even if I was blown through money, when I realized my account was at 1 million, I'd be like, oh damn, I might want to.
Oh, maybe I should chill.
Down. And I did the math. I was like, she could pay herself a salary of $200,000 a year for
based off what the compounded.
Yeah, and I was like, 40 years of $200,000, like that's a comfortable lifestyle.
Yeah, like tax-free 200,000.
Yeah,
like, not like
and that's you're not going to work. Like you're paying yourself to like just wake up and like eating shit.
Dude,
like, I just don't get. People are so financially illiterate. That's why every single person that wins Powerball and shit broke.
No joke.
It's crazy how people get money and they just blow it.
Would you take the lump sum?
Fuck yeah, boy. And I'd make big moves. I'd invest almost all of it and be like, all right, I'm gonna buy a little cheap house right now and I'm gonna invest all of it and it'll be good. I'd make so many moves with it. I wouldn't buy things. That's why I'm not gonna win it. Because somebody like me would
don't give that guy.
Turn that 30 into 140. You know,
this is what I like, straight up. If I won, I'd break it all into quarters. It'd be in a quarter for me. So a quarter would be invested.
Oh, okay,
So like
okay.
a quarter
I thought you
would
were
be
saying like
invested.
quarters, like the year.
Actually, I'd probably have more in the investments and the savings nowadays, just the way the hustle's been. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
all right,
Real estate portfolio, everything.
Invest half, blow a quarter, and then
you gotta blow a little bit.
And then the other quarter, I would want to like set up my family, make sure like no more debt for my immediate family.
Yeah, pay off.
My immediate family
does
not.
Yeah.
And then get the mom and get them a nice beach house, or maybe just buy one of those big ass like mansions like in Outer Banks or something. That way, like now that's a family beach house. You know what I mean? Like I would do something like that. Like I would at this point in my life, if it would be very different. I wouldn't only be thinking about myself. You know what I mean? It would I'd be bringing everyone to the table.
I would too. I would retire my parents for sure. I'd set them up somewhere where they don't have to worry about ever again. Like
nothing.
Where do y'all want to retire to? South Carolina, Florida, Hawaii, where? Paris, whatever. You pick. Let's go. Hell yeah, definitely. Same here. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm putting millions away for my child.
Oh, for sure.
So when he's 16, he's like, "Hey, Dad, I want to start a business." All right, cool. Let's go. I got
we'd build a rank. Like it'd be a lot. There'd be a lot. But yeah, I don't want to get caught up in what ifs and candy.
Yeah, I'm not that guy.
Whatever. Me either. I'm not that guy. I don't think about it.
Yeah,
you're not that guy,
don't
pal.
Play that often.
You're not that guy, pal. Yeah, because that the only thing I do play is like when I do go out, I will play Keno because you never know. Like last time I played Keno, I hit for like 240 off 20.
Vic, we're in our like second or third date. We're going to the movies. We go to Texas Roadhouse to get some food, and we play Keno. Is that what it was? No. Where'd you work as a bartender?
Ribs, Texas Ribs.
Texas Ribs. Sorry for the disrespect. Anyway, she ended up winning like for $150 off of like a $2 joint. And I was like,
yeah.
Oh, you buying tonight?
Yeah.
So you never know, bro. I love Keno.
You never know.
Sometimes I miss going to casinos. I'm not gonna lie.
Man. Oh yeah.
Sometimes.
So look, is it because we talked about Evander Kane? Have you been thinking about it?
No, it's because the guy I met from Colorado was at the bar and he's like, they had bocce ball. I was like, I'll play bocce ball. And I went, oh, okay. He's like, you want to play for money? I was like, this nigga's out here.
Oh,
from Colorado.
Boy.
We know you, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
so you only want to play for 20? I'm gonna sit back down. Let me sit back down. Because then you know what's after that? 10 minutes later, it's quarter flips.
Yeah. And no, it's like, but the bocce ball, the lights weren't on. And I was like, oh no. And then you started talking, I was like, y'all got some dice. I was like, bruh, I thought you were buying the shots to just gamble us. Like,
man, there was a video. I don't want to talk about that video, but they just killed. I saw a video of a guy getting killed on Instagram. Literally, he started rolling dice and he pulled out money, and the guy like saw like his wad and he just pulled a gun on me and killed him and just took his money. I was like, holy shit, bro! Like that was so fast. Like that guy's whole life, he just wanted to play some dice and then pulled out his wad, bang! I was like, holy shit! But yeah. No, ever since I've been talking about Evander Kane, because I had another conversation at work the other day about it. They were like, I was like, just because you're a professional athlete, it doesn't mean you're professional in any other part of life. You know what I mean? Like you can just be financially illiterate just as everyone else.
Yeah, and then like if you were an asshole, you just happen to be really good at hockey.
Yeah.
And now you have a lot of money, you're still not going to respect.
You're going to be blowing it.
You're not going to, be a good person. Like that doesn't change anything.
Yeah, but oh, what just happened? Did the screen just go black in my back?
Yeah, it was weird.
That was weird. Yeah, but because I was talking about the casino because we were like, hey, I was like, what was his contract? I think his last contract was like 4 or something.
Wasn't much. I don't know it though. I don't pay.
No, I can't remember. But I was like, I can't remember what his contract was, but we were just like, he's a 7-figure athlete at one point, so it's like, that casinos or underground, wherever he really is, he's got to be staked out. I bet you he's staked out almost 7 figures. Like I'd be willing to bet it. I'd be willing to, dude, you're making 7 figures.
Yeah.
I know dudes that make under 6 figures that are staked over 6 figures, like it's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
But man, it goes fast, dude. Give me 50. What? Oh, give him 100. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Say that 10 times. Say that 10 times in 1 year. Give me 50. That's 500,000 right there. 10 times. How many times do you think he said that?
More than I'll ever say it.
Yeah, right. If I ever say give me anything, you better give me a bullet. You better give me a slap in the face. Get me out of there.
If I'm telling somebody give me 50, it's because I need 50 cents.
Right. Just my change is 50 cents.
Yeah, let me get that. Speaking of video, we'll stay on Vander Kane real quick. I just don't want to lose this train of thought. He just posted a photo of him in some fucking restaurant too, and it's kind of like he's such a clown. I feel like.
What are you eating the scraps? Ooh.
No, he just sitting at some fancy ass restaurant going like this with his finger like shush. I'm like, are you mocking your baby mama who's raising your children and pregnant? Like, I don't know.
What a
it's hard.
douche.
Like when shit went down with like certain athletes, I was like, I don't like him because who he is. I like him as an athlete, so like I'm not gonna
right.
Like,
yeah, it is what it is, right?
Fucked up.
That's what I mean. You got to remember.
But
he's just
now
a
in
person
hockey, I love the game so much. I'm just like, man, this guy's a piece of shit.
yeah, but you gotta remember, he's just a person.
Yeah,
like,
no, I know
he's just
that.
a person. He don't know nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The video though, you were talking about the Instagram video. I had a wild video pop up on my TikTok. And I don't know how it got there. And it was only one. And I kept scrolling after watching the whole thing. But it was I bet you could probably guess. What do you think it was?
I mean, some type of conspiracy, but what about?
No, that's what I was watching. This is a random video that popped up.
So you were already deep in the hole and something else popped up?
Yeah, out in the middle of nowhere.
Something with the vaccine?
Horse hooves. This guy was cleaning horse hooves.
Oh, did you watch it?
Bro. Yeah, I watched it.
How
I was just blown away. I was like, bro, did my phone hear us talking? I was like, no.
Oh, for sure.
But I was like, that was like 5 days ago, and I've been on TikTok like once or twice, like, and I hadn't seen them. And I was like, how did this get here? I even looked at the hashtags on the video. I was like, no, hashtags that I'm looking at right now. It's weird. I don't understand it, but it popped up.
I'm happy. Did you enjoy the horse hoof video?
No. I was like, how do you watch these?
Oh, man. When they got a double ulcer or a split hoof, I'm all in.
Just cleaning a regular, or like, it wasn't nothing. It was like reshooting.
Yeah, just giving an old cleanup. I like the cow's feet more than the horse feet now for some reason, because the cows, they have more problems. Like they'll have.
I like the fucked up feet.
Yeah, like that when they come in the stall like this, and they're like, oh, his foot hurts, and he's like, me, and he's like, oh, and they dig away and they dig away, and they're like,
this shit way too much, my guy.
So I can't wait to retire and open a horse or a hooven talent industry. I'm getting in.
Big J's hooves.
Yeah, bro. The thing that you pull behind the truck for it is only like $7,000.
I'm over you. I'm just over you right now. I sold my Pokemon, I quit my job, and I started a hoof business.
That's 3 steps, my 5-step plan. I'm all in. I'm all in on hooves, bro. It's the future.
Are you serious right now? Like, this is really what you want to do?
Nah, but that's a bite. Yeah, for sure, troll. But that's a pipeline dream. Maybe when I'm retired someday, and I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna try to go do a hoof. And you know what I'll probably do is I'll send that guy a DM, or I'll find someone local. And then the first time I get kicked by a horse,
that guy's dead, bud.
Yeah, but no, that guy's a young guy. Oh. And then, but by the time until I get kicked, or like he's like the ones that bother me. Of course, it smells like shit. Like that's the thing, is I don't have to smell what that guy's smelling. Like literally, he's standing in a pile of shit. Like that's shit all over the hook. It's hot. It's cold. Imagine both. And I'll be watching a video. He'll be grinding on a foot, and this thing's just rolling turds. So it's hot diarrhea right out. Like it is what it is. I don't think it's for me. It's just fun to watch.
I wish I would have remembered his name, because if it would have been the same guy, I would have been like shook.
My dude, the guy I likes the hoof doctor. That's my guy, the hoof doctor.
Like a green picture or something.
I don't know. But yeah, I get lost in the Facebook. I'll be like, oh man, another 5-minute video. Where's the time gone?
Hooves and hides.
Dude, he'll be like doing sheep. Man, he does it all.
Yeah, but that happened, and I instantly thought of you, and I was like,
whoa, do you think I planted the seed in your phone?
Maybe. I don't know. Or they're listening, which Snowden already told us, but.
Yeah, but I mean, what do they want to listen to me for? I'm going to need it.
I don't know. The keyword search horse hooves, and they're going to get this podcast.
What's that, sir? They're just a bunch of horse boys. Everything's fine.
Horse boys.
Horse boys. They like the horses.
There's some horsey highs.
Horsey highs. All right. Let's switch gears. Let's get into some hockey. I want to talk to some hockey. We got Summer League going on, which for those of you who don't know about the NHL and their Summer League, basically it's just like a beer league essentially.
The Beauty League out in Minnesota.
Yeah, the Beauty League is where it's at.
So good.
All the best talent just wanting to play and get back out there. McDavid was out. You see that video of McDavid playing with a beer league? Like
that was interesting to see.
Yeah.
Because that really gave you an eye like, holy shit.
Yeah, this guy, yeah. You guys,
when you see these pros play on ice with like beer leaguers, you're like, oh, now it makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Because obviously when they're out there against like NHL athletes, regardless of where they're at on the scale of goodness,
they all look even until you have like one person like McDavid or Matthews that stands out.
Exactly.
But that person, I remember that. I mean, that was the whoa. I was at Kettler one day, and I just happened to go through there, and they had practice, like just getting ready to start. Mm-hmm. And this was like pre-cup, like when Wilson was young. And he was out there first, like he was out there on the blue line. He had like 4 pucks on the blue line, bar down, all 4 of them, like from the blue line, just on a wrist shot. And I was like, wow. I was like, this really puts it in perspective, like how good, like these guys really are. You know what I mean? Like they can do that shit, no problem. Just maybe not under pressure in a game at full speed, but standing still, it's like automatic, Yeah. It's impressive, dude.
It is. If you were to eliminate the whole, like, yeah, it's mind blowing, dude.
How fast it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like, anyone that's never been to a live game, go, please.
Yeah, it's the best thing. It's the best sport. It's the fastest sport. Just take a moment and appreciate what they're doing.
Yeah, like maybe go ice skating that day and then go watch a game.
Then go watch a game,
and then come holler at us about, hockey.
Me and Randy did talk about, shout out to Randy. Me and Randy did talk about the, like we always say hockey is like one of the hardest sports, but like water polo. Can we talk about water polo? Like
we did, and we were talking about the Olympics, and afraid, how did they not drown?
Dude, there's a penalty where you just have to tread water for 90 seconds. Like that's your penalty. Like you just got to stay. And then you got to go in there and then like someone can drown you. Like at any point.
They're pulling and stuff underneath the water and no. And they're in Speedos.
No, sir.
Bro, I don't like that shit. Like when you play rough in the pool, no homo. Like when people are like trying to dunk each other. I don't fuck with that shit, bro. I freak out. Get off me, bro. Get off me. I'll splash some bitches, but I ain't getting dunked by no dudes in the pool. All right.
Yeah. Well, I have this thing with my ears. I just don't like to go underwater anymore. So.
You know what I'm talking about, right? And they're like coming up behind, pushing their.
Yeah, it's not fun down. For me. Yeah, that's not fun.
No, bro. You're like stuck under and they're laughing up above, like, he's under. I'm dying, motherfucker.
Dude, all right, quick story real fast. Sorry, sidetrack too far. We were at Kings Dominion one year, and I can't remember what the fucking it was in their water park. The big thing where you put like 8 people in the giant ass inner tube. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you ever seen it.
Lazy River?
Nah, I don't want no fucking Lazy River, bitch ass. So it was coming down the final.
Yeah, it's kind of like white water rafting type of deal.
Yeah, right? Coming down into the pool, right? Well, I was sitting like fitting with my back facing where we were going, right? And I was being a jackass, and I was sitting up on the side, like and like not down and in the tube, and we hit the water, bro. And I went like, because we slowed down so fast, I went in front, right? It's only like 3 foot deep, like it's not like it's deep or anything, right? The closest to drowning, like I think I've ever been. Like I got under it, and then like I was like, "Don't panic, you're just under the thing." And then like and I said, "Don't panic" in my brain. I remember like 4 seconds later, I was like, and I'm just punching I don't even know which way I am, and I'm just punching the fucking raft. And dude, like that was the closest to drowning, and it was only probably like 15 seconds. Like it probably wasn't long at all, but it felt like a lifetime under there. And I remember like just saying to myself, "Don't panic," and then 3 seconds later, I was like, "Fuck the shit! I gotta get out of here," because it was like we were rolling. The water was a lot going. It was all that moving water coming into the pool, like where you chill, So it was like overwhelming, but that was scary. I just gave myself anxiety thinking about being trapped underneath that fucking raft.
I almost drowned as a kid in a pool.
You almost drowned. That's terrifying.
Yeah, it was above ground pool. It was like a cookout thing.
Isn't that the worst? A body of water above the ground,
like a bathtub. Yeah. And then another time happened. We're at Singer Week, and me and Anal Jams, AJ, are out in the water. It's kind of late. We're pretty hammered. We're showing off these ladies that are with us, and the water is rough, like straight white caps, the whole thing. And we go out there and get sucked into undertow.
Oh no!
Bro, it carried us almost a whole street down. Like I was just stuck under.
Oh my god!
And I was hammered, so I was like, "This is how I die.
That's how you die.
I'm gonna ruin Senior Week for everyone for life because I'm the kid that drowned."
All right, let's get back to hockey. Okay. We keep no, it's my fault. I'm the one. You mentioned one thing, and let's derail this ship. But back to the show. Where even were we? The Beauty League.
Yeah,
talking about
if you aren't familiar, check it out on Instagram. It's a league run out in Minnesota, and the pros basically just go out there and it's like a spring trainer for them.
Yeah,
a couple guys from D1 games. College, SPHL. They get a nice little mix up, but you can tell when one of the pros is out there, like Schmitty,
for sure,
Jensen, Bozer, those type of guys are out there, and it's just disgusting. It's not fair for the goalies. It's not fair.
Yeah. It's not fair at all. Speaking of, I think I mentioned it last week, but seeing Pat Maroon already playing roller hockey tournaments, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Speaking of Pat Maroon, the guy is already saying he highly believes that they can go back again and win the cup.
So what are they going to have a different team?
Well, we know what their team is going to be already, essentially.
But it's 17 million over the cap. Like literally, they can't do that all. They can't do that all season.
They got rid of Goodrow. That's a huge loss, I think. Not cap wise, but that's a big loss on the team.
Yeah.
I don't know. He believes they can do it again. Speaking of Tampa Bay, though, Cooper just named head coach of Team Canada for the 2022 Winter Olympics. That's so crazy. Like, we live in an era where it's summer in 21 Olympics, and then this winter is going to be 2022 Winter Olympics.
Yeah. Well, remember, it's supposed to be 2020.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying,
and they're every 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're every 4 years.
Every 4, but they do it so it's every 2.
Every 2, yeah. The Summer Olympics bombed. It bombed, and I think it had. Yeah. That's the lowest. I was reading. It's the lowest ratings the Olympics have ever had.
Oh, really? No hype.
No hype, and I think it had a lot to do with the fans. Like, you're watching like these events, and it's just like quiet as fuck.
They were going real. Was it just me, or did they always go that fast?
I don't think so. And like I remember, they were just before, like you could watch one channel and they'd go to different things. I was jumping like 5 different channels trying to see what was going on. There was
I was gonna say now, like they just had like one event the whole time. Like, and we're showing this, and then now we're showing this event. Like that's how it was.
Yeah, it was random.
Man, here we go again.
I hope Winter Olympics can have fans. That's all I'm saying.
Probably not. Let's be realistic here.
I know.
Let's stay positive. Back to hockey.
Let's talk about some signings in the NHL. It's been a week of signings for goalies.
You got some big goalies. Big goalies here.
Philly signed Carter Hart. Signed a 3-year, $11.94 with the Flyers. He's a good goalie. They believe kind of hot. They believe he's the real deal. He's 22 years old. He went 9-11-5 with a 3.75 goals against and a .877 save percentage and 1 shutout. He hadn't played though since 4/15. He had a sprained MCL. So
I was gonna say he came out and
comes back.
Carter Hart came out of the gate hot as a freshman. Had a great rookie year. Really put it out there for the Flyers. A little rough on the sophomore year, and I think
sophomore slump.
Yeah, but he's definitely a contending goalie. I think it's a good signing. I think they got him for kind of cheap, to be honest with you, just under $4 million. I mean, that's kind of cheap. I feel like in this goalie market right now. Like I don't know. I feel like
what's 11 million over 3? What is that?
3.9.
3.9. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So they picked up Martin. They picked up Jones and replaced Brian Elliott as Hart's backup, and then they picked up Ryan Ellis, Ristolainen, and Yandel on D.
Yeah.
So he's got some serious D in front of him. So
Who'd you say the other goalie was they signed? I'm sorry.
Martin Jones from San Jose.
Martin Jones, and then you said Brian Elliott.
No, they released Brian Elliott.
Brian. I was going to say he was there. Okay, that's why I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. The Rangers also making a sign with Shesterkin, Igor. He signed a 4-year. They didn't release his financial terms though of what the deal is.
I've got 4 years at 5.65 ABV, so 20 million over 4 years, a little over 20 million.
Okay.
That's a big
NHL for putting that in your article. They didn't release it, and this guy's got it, and I don't.
That's a big signing. That's a big signing for New York as well, man. That's a big commitment. I think New York might be a force here. I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
We'll see. He's 25 years old. He went 16, 14, and 3 with a 2.62 goals against and a .916 save percentage, 2 shutouts, and he was 5th in voting for the Calder, which is the Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
So he had a good year.
Absolutely.
You know how I feel about after 1 year, big paychecks, though.
Yeah, same.
So especially a fucking goalie, bud.
Yeah, almost $6 million a year, bro. That's fat.
Capping. And then the boys, Washington Capitals. After picking up Vanacek back from Seattle, who we lost in the draft, V is back. They signed Ilya Samsonov. 1 year over two. He gave him $2 million. 24-year-old went 13-4-1 last season. 2.69 goals against, .902 save percentage with 2 shutouts. And, remember, he missed 2 stints during last season for COVID, and he was 0-3 in the playoffs with a 2.99 goals against and a .899 save percentage. So the
numbers are there. The numbers are there for the kid in the regular season, other than just the missed time with this COVID bullshit, So the number on paper, he's a great tender. When it comes to practicality, I don't know. I think $2 million was expensive. I think they could have saved $1 million and got him for $1 million. I think they could have, to be honest. Like, I don't think he was going anywhere. He was unrestricted free agent. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think this is kind of a year where we're going to test the waters, and he has to prove himself, really. I think that's what the deal is here. Instead of giving him that long term, the 1 year, let's see what you can do. It's been rough waters since. And here's where I'm at. If he's having a rough stint and go at it again, he's not putting up good numbers, and V is having a decent year again, I move him. I move him as soon as possible, and I start investing in V, and I get me a veteran goaltender in there. Dubnyk is Devin Dubnyk, great goaltender, vet, can win his games, is still available. Lundqvist posted photos that he's training again. He's putting the pads on, so I don't know what that's about. That could be a huge vet presence that could help mature Samsonov as well. If he's really right, we have seen the shades where he could be an outstanding goaltender
for sure.
He needs some maturity, obviously. Maybe some off-ice shit, some pre-game shit that you learn from a vet. Like, oh, he does this. Right. Some of the shit you can pick up from a great goaltender like Lundqvist. Maybe that's all he's missing. He had Holtby, he had Gruby, but didn't have anyone that's like Lundqvist,
Yeah, for sure. It's a good presence to be around.
I don't know what's supposed to happen with Lundqvist yet. I guess they're waiting to see if he can make a go at it. The heart issue that's huge. It's
so wild.
Yeah.
So wild.
Speaking of old dudes that Cap signed, Chara has been re-signed, which blew
great
fucking mind.
How much did we spend on that?
Like $750.
Oh, thank God.
1 year. Well, after signing Sammy, we had $600K left.
Really? He probably won't even play that much, to be honest with you.
I know Jensen was happy because I was thinking without Chara, Jensen's gonna flop again.
Right.
That pairing worked out really well to our advantage. There's just so much youth with the Washington Capitals defensive roster that I just don't understand the signing of Chara. I really don't understand it. Like,
takes the average age of the team
for everything he's done. I applaud him as for his career, but he is a liability.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't sign him, but I'm not there. Obviously, I'm an asshole. Speaking my mind. I feel like the fat guy on the couch talking about the Olympics, but I wouldn't sign him. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Would you?
For $750, I feel like at this point we're paying for the presence and the rally him up attitude. We know Big Z and all of his kids.
That's why we gave Ovechkin all that money. Okay.
Yeah, very true.
We don't need two of them in the same locker room. Like,
very true.
I don't know.
I do want to talk about a non-capital signing. Big signing for Jacob Vrana, signing a 3-year, $5.25 million AVV with the Detroit Red Wings. Mm-hmm. Congratulations to him, and that's a pretty solid contract.
Yeah, well deserved. I think he's going to be a superstar in the league.
I hope he just can. I hope he continues to develop. Like every year, he adds another aspect to his game. So I mean, for him to, I don't know. He's got a rough road ahead of him in Detroit, but and maybe the individual effort really show out. I don't know.
I mean, he's in a position where he could make himself a top forward.
For sure.
If he, so they're rebuilding. They need talent. He could step up and be a guy who's won the cup. He's still young, I just hope he doesn't get better so good that and Mantha goes down, that we regret that trade. Because as of right now, I still happy with the Mantha Verona trade. I still would make
me as well.
Because
for sure,
Detroit's paying with the hopes that we're talking about, that V-Rod is going to be this superstar.
Right.
We've seen the flashes, just like we've seen with Samsonov. We've seen the flashes of speed. We've seen the nasty dangles. We've seen the killer shot.
Yeah.
So it's just consistency,
I completely agree. And then I'd want to touch on two more things. One, Seattle with a big signing, former Capital players, Marcus Johansson, 1 year for $1.5 million. Congrats to him for being on the Mojo on the Seattle Kraken's roster there. And then we've got to touch base on the Edmonton Oilers, man. Like, I feel like they're locking up this team that they have not been successful with. Like a Darnell Nurse, 8 years at 9.25 ABV. Bro, he is dishing out. Not for that money. No way. 8 years.
Guy, $5 million, 5.2.
Yeah, bro. $9 million. Like, where are these guys getting these contracts from? Like, that is either they've got the best agents or just like the most ridiculous promised nonsense.
I don't have his stats in front of me, but like what I've seen, I've not been impressed with.
Not $9 million.
Not $9 million. That's John Carlson money. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Especially for Edmonton. I don't know. Edmonton, man, unless they're really banking on winning a championship there with McDavid. But I mean,
of course, we know banking on that, but
takes more than a few guys. We know that. Got to have all four.
Yeah, when you got Draisaitl on David leading the league in points and assists and goals and shit, and you still fucking flopping in the playoffs, like
right.
Hit their ass.
Brutal,
yeah. Edmonton's gotta shake it up a bit. I don't know what's going on with them. I really don't. I'm a big fan of Ethan Bear, though. Speaking of Ethan Bear, he took a kid out the other day.
Yes, saw that.
That's
the
type of shit I'm talking about with hockey players. Vander Kane tarnishing the name, but
that's goals, man. That's hockey player goals, bro. Just spreading the love, dude. Such a cool sport, man.
Yeah.
I got the opportunity. I played pickup on Sunday. I played roller pickup. Really good opportunity to get to stretch the legs and get used to that court a little bit more, man. I got to just kind of like fuck around too, because every time I play roller, it's just a game. Like I haven't had bullshit time, Mm-hmm. So we played for almost like 2.5 hours, man. I felt so good. Legs were good, man. I was just stick handling for fucking days and just trying to get used to that puck, man. It was nice.
It'll pay off this Wednesday. You'll realize it.
Oh, for sure, dude. Like even just how my legs felt, like it was fantastic.
You got on here Ready Player One.
Oh yeah, I was just talking. Like I wanted to touch on that. Like, but I don't want to get too deep down the rabbit hole. But like, if for whatever instance, since this lockdown, lockdowns, I mean, you've seen that movie, right? Ready Player One. No. Have you seen that? You haven't? Wow, man, you really should. It's so basically, it's quote unquote, I wouldn't say post-apocalyptic world, but definitely two classes of people, broke and rich. You've got people that are living good and then people that are not living good. But
the elimination of the middle class.
Yeah, basically. Sounds familiar? Yes. Yeah. And basically, so it's kind of like a VR, a virtual reality thing, but they have like haptic suits where like you can feel things, like you use like your hands, and basically it's like the same thing. Like you earn money, like it's real money. Like your money that's in the game is like your money in real life type shit. Like it's a crazy concept, but it's like the same thing. Like, what was that movie? I can't remember. What's that English actor? I'm gonna botch his fucking name. I don't know. Basically, it was the same thing where like they would put their real bodies in like an avatar world, and they would be controlled they would be controlled by the people on the outside, and like you would watch ads to earn money and stuff like that. Like, dude, like I got down the rabbit hole on that, and I was like, so what if society doesn't completely spiral out of control, but we spiral into a virtual world? But then again, you still have to assume that people are able to afford all these things. It's weird. It's a weird concept.
Yeah, AI is the real deal. Elon Musk keeps warning us about it.
Yeah.
Because
it's nature of the beast.
Yeah, AI could eventually take over.
Right. Yeah, it's technically limitless as far as its own processing. Like once it figures out it can process. And imagine if it's almost kind of like how Google. It's almost weird how like Google hasn't turned into like its own thing, because it literally has access to all of the things in the internet. Like how come it can't? Like what's stopping it from processing all that and being like, yeah, like I saw this in a comparison on Reddit, basically like the Age of Ultron. Like you remember, have you seen that movie from the Avengers, Age of Ultron, where he would process everything on the internet in a matter of minutes and decided that humanity on Earth was evil and had to end. Basically, that was the whole point of that movie. So it's like, man, like, so if that's what if that happens, like in AI where they comprehend,
or fucking Terminator, where it fucking hacks the nukes and it takes over and all that shit.
Look at the Boston Robotics. You've seen the shit they do, and they got animal. Remember when they built the dogs, and now they built the dogs that you can't knock over. You kick them, and they keep balance and shit. You seen that? That stuff is crazy. And then imagine just putting a guided weapon system on top of that thing. Okay, World War III.
That's crazy. AI is
crazy.
I ain't sponsoring us. Speaks about that.
Me either, bro.
It scared me.
I work on robots that keep us cold. That's all I do. All right, let's wrap it on that. I don't want to get too far down. I don't want to get too far down that. I saw you. I saw you thinking.
Here we go.
I don't want to get down it, but yeah, definitely. Good episode, man. Had fun in the beginning. Hopefully, we get a little more personal time this week. Get some stuff going out. Get some things going. But yeah, man. Anything else we got set up? Anything else we got coming up soon? We should do a live soon, just to get on there and do a live.
Yeah, we should. I think maybe preseason and shit coming up. We'll definitely get something going. We're gonna get our buddy Sean. Shout out to him. He hooked us up, set us up with a link from another podcast. We're gonna get a Caps guy on here. Get some new faces. We'll do some. We'll try to do some preseason talk. We can get some guys' takes on it and go over. Maybe try to get a guy from each team. It takes a lot, to set up these interviews. These
for sure, dude. It's a lot of work.
These people that we're reaching out to have tons of DMs. I mean,
oh yeah.
So to try to be in there and shine like a fucking diamond, like
no, it's hard.
And they click on your profile that you guys haven't followed yet.
Right.
But yeah, we got some shit coming, man. We got some shit.
Yeah. It's a grind, baby. It's a grind, and we're here for the long haul.
Yeah, we're growing too. Like, don't sleep on us, bro.
Yeah, for real, dude. The downloads are going up. The views are going up. Yep. It's a grind. It's a grind where after it. And again, like we said in the beginning, you guys can help us a lot. Sharing, commenting, subscribing, liking, just a simple like just puts us in front of more people. It brings us to the next level in the algorithm where they have this many likes now. They're allowed to see this many people. Like that's literally how this bullshit works. It's crazy. But yeah, all the support, we appreciate it. Keep it coming our way. Yep. Shout out to everyone who's been listening. What's funny is I'm going to plug this at the end. My aunt has been making me dinner. It's funny. We were giving her shit. She's been making me like dinner. She's like, hey, do you want some lasagna? Like, I'll bring it by the house. I'm like, yeah, bet. And we were joking the other day over at, we were having a family cookout. And I was like, Melanie's only doing that because she wants a shout out on the podcast. Like she's just making dinner for us. She wants a shout out on the pod. So there it is at the very end. Melanie, thank you. I love you. Thank you for the dinner.
I can give you the ad. Aunt Mel's. Send me some lasagna too.
Aunt Mel is killing the game. But yeah, bro, always a pleasure. Definitely looking forward to the future that we're grinding over here. And definitely, man. Yeah, like Silk said, be sure to check out Men Behind the Mitts everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Don't forget about Silky Mitts HC right here. Be sure to check out that Instagram as well. Drop them a follow. That's where you'll find out about the deals and the giveaways.
Yes,
and all the
Silky Mitts is doing a summer sale right now. This is the cheapest you're gonna find our apparel. We don't have cheap material. You already saw when he was going over the hoodie. We have high premium clothing. So for us to be this discounted, it's a steal. Take advantage of it because once it's gone, and then the new shit comes, and that's the pricey shit.
Right.
So I'm trying to hook you up here.
But yeah, guys, we appreciate it for all the support. I don't know, Silk. We good? Ready to wrap it?
We're out. Until next time, guys.
As always, be well.
The boys from Men Behind the Mitts just want to say thanks for listening. And as always, be sure to follow us on all your favorite social media outlets at Men Behind the Mitts. Brought to you by Silky Mitts Hockey Club. Support the boys at silkymittshc.com.